thank you so much for an overwhelming response to my social media post on topics I should consider for the next episode. And the first topic I chose is something that hits home for me. Hi, I am Prashant, a learning enthusiast, and you are listening to the Relearning Podcast. Today, I'm making an attempt to call out difference between a teacher, trainer, and a facilitator. This topic is suggested by my friend Neeraj Deshpande, who also featured in the 8th episode of the Relearning Podcast titled as Relearn ADDIE, that is ADDIE. When someone says the word teacher, the first mental image is that of a school with some students in front, with a blackboard, chalks being thrown around. Well, let's not go that memory lane, at least not for today. Word teach means to show, to point out, or to demonstrate. The act of teaching is often compared to pulling the wool over someone's eyes and showing them the facts so that they understand the world a little better. Teaching would mean to provide knowledge, instruction, and information. You could get all theoretical knowledge about diameter of a basketball, the court size, rules of the game, etc., or for any sport for that matter, but that will never make you a player, and forget about being an expert at the game. To become a player, you will be required to train, and that's how teaching and training complement each other. Training, when done right, is more hands-on and practical. Training focuses on developing abilities which are required for you to perform a job. At many occasions, you will notice the term training and teaching being used interchangeably. However, these are very different from each other. And the control of knowledge and curriculum is completely with the teacher, whereas a trainer is master of the subject and showcases application of how this knowledge can be put to effective use while performing a task. Talking of control, a facilitator is an improviser and has distributed control of knowledge and curriculum with his learners. The word facilitator literally means to help, to improve, or to make something easier. A facilitator is not required to be the subject matter expert. He is expected to use his wisdom to discover the learner group, explore what learning methodologies fits, and encourage collective thinking in the group. More often, one would experience a shift in individual thinking and behavior post a good facilitated session. See, none of these development methods are better than other. It's just horses for courses, right? Example, when someone requires an urgent medical attention, like it's an accident or an attack, no doctor would facilitate and invite his medical students to think as a group. However, when training these medical students, he would have definitely passed on the knowledge with some practical tips and maybe show a demo even. Right? The students would have definitely started their journey from a teacher with their entry to the medical college. I have come across some great teachers, trainers, and facilitators, most of the time at the right places. But at many occasions, you also see them in a different or a mismatched session. So next time you come across anyone using these words interchangeably, challenge them. I hope you like this episode. Do follow the Relearning Podcast on various social media platforms, write reviews, rate the show wherever you can. Keep your suggestions coming in terms of the topic that I should consider for the podcast. Until next time, this is Prashant. Keep relearning. Bye.